You were born as a sea pig. Congratulations! You look like a bloated hot dog with legs. You eat literal garbage off the ocean floor. And you live in complete darkness 2 miles underwater where the pressure could crush a car. Your entire existence is a cosmic joke, and we need to talk about it. You didn't choose this life. You hatched somewhere in the freezing abyss of the Pacific Ocean, probably near a hydrothermal vent. And from day one, nature looked at you and said, "You know what? Let's make this interesting." So, here's what you got. You're not actually a pig. You're a sea cucumber. But unlike your shallow, water cousins who get to chill in coral reefs with colorful fish and sunlight, you got assigned to the abyssal zone. That's 3,000 to 6,000 meters deep. No light, no warmth. Just cold, crushing darkness, and the occasional dead whale carcass floating down like some twisted Christmas present. Your body, it's inflated. Not because you're thriving, oh no, but because you needed hydraulic legs to walk on the softest, mushiest sediment on Earth. You look like someone pumped up a sausage and stuck toothpicks in it. Scientists think you're cute. The internet made you a meme. But let's be honest, you're a nightmare wrapped in translucent skin, waddling through mud that hasn't seen sunlight since the dinosaurs died. Let's talk about your job. Because yes, you have a job, and it's the worst job in the ocean. You are a vacuum cleaner. That's it. That's your entire purpose. You crawl, at a blistering speed of about 2 centimeters per minute, across the ocean floor, shoveling sediment into your mouth with those weird tube feet that look like inflated fingers. You're eating dirt, organic detritus, dead plankton bits, whale poop that's been decomposing for weeks. You're literally consuming the leftovers of leftovers. And you can't even be picky. There's no menu down there. No, I'll skip this batch. It tastes too much like rotting squid. Nope. You eat what the ocean gives you, which is mostly nothing. Scientists estimate you get maybe 1% of the nutrition you need from each mouthful. You're on a permanent starvation diet, but you can't quit because there's now Elasido Joe. You know what makes it worse? You're not alone. You live in herds. Hard-us of sea pigs. Hundreds of you, all crawling in the same direction like some slow-motion zombie apocalypse, following the scent of slightly less terrible mud. You're competing with your own family for the privilege of eating garbage. It's like Black Friday, except it lasts your entire 15-year lifespan, and the only prize is not starving today. But wait, it gets better! Because even in this frozen, lightless wasteland, things want to eat you. You've got predators. Deep sea fish with teeth like needles. Crabs that see your squishy, translucent body and think, buffet. You have 0 defenses, no venom, no shell, no speed. Your survival strategy is literally, be so boring and unappetizing that maybe they'll eat something else first. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you get to keep waddling through the muck, blissfully unaware that a grenadier fish is eyeing you like a sad burrito. And let's not forget the environment itself is actively trying to kill you. The pressure at your depth is 600 times what we experience on land. Your body adapted by becoming floppy. You're basically a water balloon with organs. If you somehow got yanked up to the surface, which happens when scientists collect you for research, you'd literally fall apart. Your insides would expand, your structure would collapse, and you'd die looking even more pathetic than you already do. Oh, and the temperature. It's barely above freezing. Between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius. You're living in a refrigerator. A dark, pressurized, food-scarce refrigerator at the bottom of the ocean where nobody can hear you scream. Except you can't scream because you don't have a mouth that works that way. You just exist, coldly, slowly, hungrily. Here's the kicker. You don't even know how bad you have it. You don't have a brain like ours. You've got a nerve ring. A Ryan-G. That's your central processing unit. You're operating on biological autopilot. Crawl forward, eat mud. Don't die today. Repeat. You don't dream of a better life. You don't wonder what the surface looks like. You don't even know the sun exists. The internet thinks you're adorable. There are plushies of you. Memes. Videos with millions of views showing you waddling across the seafloor with goofy music playing. People call you the cutest abomination and chubby, deep sea puppy. But you're just trying to find enough digested phytoplankton to make it through another day in the most inhospitable habitat on Earth. Scientists study you because you're a key species in nutrient cycling. You process sediment. You aerate the ocean floor. You're important to the ecosystem. But does that make your life better? No. You're still crawling through freezing darkness, eating trash, and hoping a fish doesn't bite your butt off. And the worst part, you're geoed at this. Evolution spent millions of years perfecting you for this nightmare. Your inflated body, perfect for pressure. Your tube feet, ideal for soft sediment. Your slow metabolism, optimal for low food environments. You are a mastertype EC of adaptation, up to the worst possible place to live. But here's the thing about sea pigs that'll mess with your head. You might be living in literal hell, but you're 2HRVNG. There are massive populations of you down there. You're one of the most successful species in the deep ocean. While other creatures are going extinct, you're just vibing, slowly. In the dark, eating mud. You don't need validation. You don't need comfort. You don't need anything except organic sediment and the will to keep crawling. In a weird, twisted way, you're living proof that success doesn't mean living in paradise. Sometimes it means being so perfectly adapted to your terrible circumstances that you don't just survive, you dominate. The ocean floor is 70% of Earth's surface, and you're covering huge portions of it, doing your weird little vacuum dance, completely unbothered by the fact that everything about your existence sounds like a horror movie to us. Maybe we're the ones who don't get it. Maybe you're not the punchline. Maybe you're the most metal creature in the ocean, and you don't even know it. So next time you see a sea pig video and think, "Aw, cute," remember you're looking at a creature that's been eating ocean floor garbage in total darkness for millions of years and muinng. You might look like an inflated hot dog with legs, sea pig, but you're the champion of not giving up, even when everything sucks, especially when everything sucks.